Hey guys, welcome back to the Cubist MTG. Today we're doing a little bit of a different video. We're going to talk about the state of the YouTube channel, and we're going to do a first pick, a second pick, and a third pick here for you. Just like a mock draft, we're going to get there. But first we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on here. As you know, I started up a couple weeks ago. Some of you may not know, but I lost my job, and this is kind of like my creative output that I started to do just while I had a bunch of free time to hopefully get this up and running. So I'm trying to do 5 videos a week, and it's been going pretty well. I've been trying to get a good backlog and make sure that this stays like this for a good long while. But a couple of things I'm looking to do is expand a little bit. I am planning on making another cube, so that way you can have different cube videos besides just the powered vintage cube, which is my baby. This is my first cube right here. Well, she sits right next to me, but instead of just playing with her, we're gonna get a new kind of cube built, and it kind of is up to you guys of what you want to see. So down in the description below, I put a straw poll that is also on Reddit that we are going to ask pretty much the community of you guys what you want to see and what more you want from us. So whether that be unpowered vintage or legacy or modern or even standard, we're going to make it happen. So that's all up to you guys. So that will be down below. We just breached over 100 subscribers, which is great. And we're doing a Polluted Delta cons giveaway once we reach 125. So anyone that comments down below on this video will also be entered into that drawing, and it's a good way to grab a dual land, or not a dual land, a search land for your cube. And we're gonna keep doing giveaways. I really like doing giveaways, and I have no problem helping you guys out while you're helping me out. So and going forward, we're gonna do more grid videos. It's a 2-player draft that we usually do on Tuesdays, which is kind of strange why we have today's a little differently. But I'm going to try and hook up with some of my friends that used to play Magic. I might even get someone in here that's never played any kind of cube and make sure that they get in and try and learn a little bit, and that way you guys have more than just me talking about what I would pick. That's like one of the biggest thing that people have requested from me. Also going forward, we're going to keep doing First Pack Fridays. We're going to keep cutting cards on Mondays. And pretty much anything that you guys want to see, if you email me or comment down below, that video is going to get made. So this is a perfect time for you guys to get your questions answered. We're going to stick with doing live videos as well. We're going to hopefully do those on a day that you guys think is the best and the time that is good for you guys. So we got a lot of stuff going on, and I just really appreciate your guys' support, and any feedback that you guys have, always welcome. Please send it on in. But we're gonna crack to the stuff that you guys want to see. So we're going first pick. This is our vintage powered cube. We got our first pick, first pack right here. Let's check out what we got and what we're gonna have. We got Lumbering Falls, which is the blue-green make-a-land. It turns into 3/3 blue elemental hexproof. Pretty good. We got the new Tezzeret. Really good card. I think Planeswalkers are going to be a huge focus on the cubes going forward with War of the Spark. I do also have a box coming that we're going to do a War of the Spark opening, so that I can get some cards for my cube, and hopefully I'll get everything that I need. We have Collective Defiance, which is a fantastic card. But even better and more preferred than that, we got Thirst for Knowledge, which I absolutely love. A lot of artifacts in this. So this is up there from one of my first picks. We also have Kite Sail Freebooter, which is a really good disruption spell. And it comes with a body with flying, which is the flying is huge. We have our Fast Blooming Marsh, which is one of my favorite types of lands that I have in the cube. Phyrexian Metamorph, which is awesome. Great card. Arid Mesa, this is really good too, and I love the search lands. Those are my favorite types of lands that's come out. Can't ignore the green Sun Zenith with all the big awesome green creatures that we have, and the ramp. Hissing Quagmire, which is just like Lumbering Falls, but it's the 2/2 Death Touch. Rakdos returns. We got Poor Man's Mind Twist here. Still pretty good. Gravecrawler. We got our 2/1 Black Beats. Other Duretti, multicolored Duretti. not terrible. Good for sacrificing and destroying artifacts and bringing them back. Hellrider, which is your finisher that you really want for red deck wins. And we got Baral, which is great for Storm or just being silly. All right, so looking at this, there's a few cards that right off the bat I would eliminate. So that would be the Hissing Quagmire, Arid Mesa, Blooming Marsh, Lumbering Falls. I don't think pick one, pack one, you're going to be really picking a land unless it's a full duel like Trop or Volcanic Island. Those are probably your first ones. Next up, I would probably get rid of Duretti. I just don't think that he's a pick one, pack one when you need the artifacts. And kind of the same goes for Tezzeret, so we're going to eliminate those guys. Get rid of the Super Friends here. So that kind of leaves us with a few other choices. In this pack, there isn't any white. The blue is very good. So in the blue, we have Phyrexian, Thirst for Knowledge, and Baral. We have Hellrider, Collective Defiance. This would be more of if you're going Storm or artifacts. It's a good start there. The black cards are kind of weak, just because you have to pretty much, if you pick Gravecrawler, you got to hope for black beats, so we're probably just going to eliminate those. There is no other green except for this Green Sun Zenith, and I don't want to risk that without knowing that I'm going to get some other combo pieces, so we're going to pass on that. As much as I love Rakdos Return, I think that we're going to pass on that too. So it's between these five. Blue-red kind of choices. So in this, there isn't anything. If we wheel around to our next pick from this exact pack, nothing red is going to come of it, so we're probably going to get rid of Hellrider. Collective Defiance is very good. But I don't think that we're going to pick that, and I think, honestly, it comes down to, for my taste, Thirst for Knowledge or Phyrexian Metamorph. And I'm going to stick with Phyrexian Metamorph. I'm going to get a little crazy. Normally, I'd pick the Thirst for Knowledge, but I think we're going to go with this. This is our first pick. So we're going to take that, and then we're going to pass our cards. And get this where you can see it. And then we're going to pass it over, and we're going to take our next pack. All right, so we got our second pack here. We're going to crack it open. This should be 14 cards if I know how to count. And we're going to continue on with our Phyrexian Metamorph. So we have Languish. -4/4 for all creatures. Not terrible. Good control spell. Tendrils, if we want to go with that crazy Storm action. I love Storm, but I don't know if we're going to go for it. Ooh, a lot of good black in this pack. Liliana, super good card. Played her in Standard and absolutely loved her, and I wish I would have held on to her because she got crazy worth a lot of money. Vanguard, which is okay. A 3/1 for 2 and can be indestructible. That's pretty resilient there. Treasure Cruise, awesome draw spell. With our Phyrexian Metamorph, that's probably one of our top, what we're looking at. We got Dread Wanderer. We're kind of sad about that Gravecrawler we passed up. Good old Grizz. He's a star in my Legacy Reanimator deck, so we got a little love for him. Bloodstained Mire, love the duels. Prism, I don't think that's going to be up there, but I do love that card. Soulfire Grandmaster, I do love this card, but it's also on my to-cut pile, so maybe. Hero Bladehold. The other Tezzeret. Ooh, that's good. Avacyn. And we have Pyroclasm. All right, so for our first pick, we have Phyrexian Metamorph, which is good. I do really like it, so I think we're going with some kind of artifact fun here. Right off the bat, we're going to eliminate white because I just don't think Phyrexian Metamorph really matches with white, and honestly, these 4 cards do not tickle my fancy for when I'm looking for white, so we're going to get rid of those. We're not going red, so we're getting rid of Pyroclasm. Our black is pretty weak, so we could probably just get rid of all 4 of these cards, even though I love Grizzlebrand and Tendrils of Agony. Those are all gone. And we're going to leave Liliana because she's always a consideration when you see her because of her power level. So we have Pentad Prism, which goes with the Artifact Fun. I don't think that's going to be strong enough for a second pick. Tezzeret is almost there for me. We can cheat him out, and then he's great and turns all of our artifacts into 5/5s. I have a hard time picking this card, so I don't think we're going to go there. Bloodstained Mire just isn't in our colors yet. We want to stay open. And if we're going to stay with that, we want to stay open with colors. I think we got to let Liliana go. And we're going to stick with Treasure Cruise, which is a fantastic draw card. Just draw 3 cards, usually for very cheap. It's going to synergize well with our Phyrexian Metamorph. So we're all set, and we're going to pass these cards on. And the last pick for this video, we're going to go into the third pack. Should be 13 cards here if I know how to count, and we're going to take a look at it. Terrible Spectral Possession. This is also a card that I'm thinking about cutting. We could play it because it takes the colorless, but it's just insane. Pilgrim, our Green Sun Zenith boy, is going to be very happy to grab that. We have Char, not too bad. Another Grim Lavamancer, which is another red card. Pretty good. Pestermite, which is awesome with Kiki Jiki, but you know, we might not be mad about that. Noble Hierarch, which is the pick if this is pack one. Pick one. We're going Hierarch, but we're not. Crusader to go with all those white cards we passed. Oh, okay. Legionnaire. Life of the Loam, which is great. This cube needs a good shuffle. We got Trop, Mystic Confluence, Dual Land, and Price of Progenitus. Or not dual land, dual card. The highlights from this pack for me, honestly, are going to be Porcelain Legionnaire would normally go, but we're so early that I think we're going to let that go because a 2-mana 3/1 first strike is really good. We haven't seen any Reanimator, so we're ignoring Relic. We're not drafting green, so we can drop all these guys. The Mirren is gone for us. The red is gone from us. I just don't think any of these cards besides Noble Hierarch. Oh, card's so good. Played Standard in that too, and she was a beast back then. These cards just don't tickle my fancy with how we're going so far. This duel, I don't know how I feel about this dual card. Gain Control is sweet, but and Surveil, and I don't know. It's a good reanimate spell, but I just have a hard time picking it. So we got these 4 cards. Probably not Porcelain Legionnaire. Trop and Mystic Confluence are probably our top 2 picks in this pack. If we want to stay open, we would stick with Mystic Confluence. We have seen some better green with Trop Island. But I think if you want to get crazy, go with the Trop. But for me, I'm more of a safe bet. I'm going with Mystic Confluence. And those are our 3 cards. So this would be the start of our draft right here. 3 out of our 45, and this is not a bad way to start a draft because this just feels very powerful and very good. But yeah, so again, guys, really appreciate the support. Please like, follow, subscribe. Let everyone know that if you play Cube with your friends, let them know about the videos. Have them come by. But thanks again, guys, and we will catch you tomorrow with some video. I haven't recorded it yet, but again, if you want something made, let me know because I'm recording today. So thanks, guys, and we will catch you later.